Hey, want to give a quick video van tour of my van. I'm currently at the mill at Mammoth Lakes, out skiing around. So a lot of people have seen the outside, but not a lot of people have seen the inside of it. So I'll start off with, I got a keypad to get in. I don't need a key. It makes it really nice not to carry keys with you. Won't lock yourself out, things like that. The inside, yeah, so got a kitchen, stove, refrigerator, sink, all that. I went to school for cabinetry. And it's funny because I went to school for cabinetry. I built the cabinets completely different than a normal house. A normal house has sides, has the back, has the bottom, the top, and it's all a lot of weight. I do whatever I can to keep the weight down. So with this, there's basically a front frame and some stringers that go in back to the back wall. There's a slight skinny narrow wall in there, but it's non-structural on both sides. But other than that, it's just the face and the top. It makes it very strong. It's made out of Baltic birch plywood. Really strong structural plywood to use, as well as this cabinet. I got ski boot storage. So this van, believe it or not, has a shower and a bathroom in it. You guys see a different video. It's a little hard for me to do it one-handed, but just believe there is a full stand-up shower in there. This is the shower pan, but it also backs up as ski boot storage. I'm a skier. I ski a lot. Looking to do about 100 days a year. I build a van per year. Over the summer, I travel around in it and sell it in the season to other skiers. So this van is designed for the cold, unlike other vans. Things like this, I have a boot warmer built right in next to the shower pan because this is where I dry my ski boots. When you ski day after day, those boots get sweaty. You have to get them dried out. So I have little things like that. Got my icon map over there. I label all the places I have not been. I'd love to get those ones. Yeah, so it's really cool because I could build vans, and what works I roll into the next van, and what doesn't work I remove from the next van. So every year the vans get slightly better. I got my electrical. Everyone's like, what do you need all this stuff for? This is a lot of stuff. Well, there actually is a purpose to everything. These are the inside lights. Turn them all on or mess them all up. This is a side light. This is a rear light. This is a battery heater. I have 200 amp hours of self-heating lithium batteries, 600 watts of solar on top. I went overkill and put in battery heaters as well. Carbon monoxide detector, inverter, USB ports for cell phones, temperature gauges for around the vehicle, inside and outside. This is my diesel heater. It's currently off. Running this morning though. This is a sauna switch. The reason why I do a sauna switch, this will electronically heat my water system. I have a 6-gallon hot water tank. It can be heated with the solar. It takes probably about 30% of the battery to get the 6 gallons fully hot to shower. So I put it on a timer, that way I don't accidentally leave it on and just waste all my electricity. I usually don't use that actually though. The best way to heat the engine the best way to heat the water is actually just by driving the car. I cut into my radiator lines from my engine and ran 40 feet of radiator line to the back where my water compartment is. It's 6 gallons of water, and it coils up and it goes through coils to heat the water when you drive. So if you drive for half an hour, you will have 190 degree water, 6 gallons of it. That 190 degree water is not safe. It's really hot water. So that mixes into a mixer that will bring the temperature down to 120 degrees. So you actually have about 9 gallons of water after you drive for about 35 minutes or so. Again, that's used for showers, things like that. Another cool thing is the switch. Let's say I'm in negative 20 degrees. It's really cold outside. My pipes are going to get frozen, things like that, like a normal van would. Well, my van has a cool switch. Listen carefully. You hear that water pump pumping right now? That's actually pumping the hot water from that 6 gallons into my cold water system. That will bring up the temperature of all my pipes, things like that. You don't have to worry about freezing. You can be in negative 20 degrees, still take a hot shower, which is pretty sweet if you're skiing around a lot. There's a lot of stuff in here that's just not, that I just can't go over. There's so much stuff. I have insulated blackout curtains, closing off cold areas. So like the front cab, all that glass, it makes it cold. And I want to be able to be comfortable in negative 20 degrees. So I have lots of curtains that draw across, all blackout, all insulated, things like that. You have a captain's chair on the passenger side. I did it on this side one time before, but it ends up taking up too much space here, and it's just not worth it. So I do it one side. If you have a second person, I have a chair that's right behind that fire extinguisher over there. But yeah, that's the inside. My LED lights can be turned on and off easily. Press a button. Good for sleeping. Just have a light accessible right there because the other ones are next to the door. Upper cabinetry. Pretty basic stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can change the LED light colors. It can go with the music, a bunch of crazy stuff like that. So, yeah, that's the inside. If you're around Mammoth and you see my van and you want a van tour, whether you're interested in buying or not, there's so much more detail to this van that I just cannot fit into a short video. So, I love getting van tours. Feel free to stop by. I can show you how the bathroom works, how the shower works, how the shower curtain goes up, and how basically I live all winter in a van, very, very comfortably. Cooking meals, all that. It's pretty much a full house. And it's, again, I'm wearing a t-shirt right now. So, yeah, swing by.